Previously on the Frontier Farmer. The rain is still coming in. It's been a very wet autumn and winter on the homestead. The rain has stopped, and here is the delivery of our portrait root crop harvester. And here it is, our lovely root crop seller. There we go. We are harvesting beets. Sugar beet harvest done. 59,418 litres of sugar beets. I've seen an absolute flurry of weeds in our stone end field. Soybeans harvested. Spraying done. I think that is mulched. But the plan is field 3 and 4 are going to house our space for the winter fair, which is coming to the homestead and to the dark forest. There are some individuals coming from far and wide with their tractors to see what we're doing in the dark forest. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Frontier Farmer at the Dark Forest. It's now December, and it's a very exciting day because there's been a lot of news about the Dark Forest of the tractor run, and I have heard that the individuals taking part in the tractor run have arrived in the Dark Forest, and they are getting set up ready for the tractor run into the homestead later on. But that means we have a busy morning of preparations. I've got some animal care to do first of all because the cows need a fresh batch of TMR, and the other animals, the pigs, the sheep, the horses, need a top up of everything. And of course we need to get our fields ready to house our tractor fest. I think the tractors are going to get parked in here once they arrive. And I'm thinking field 4, where we harvested the sugar beets last month, is where we are probably going to put some of our fair orientated stuff. Some stools, some benches, some hay, straw bales, whatever it is, in and amongst here. Oh, and yes, we have received a delivery of some building materials. So I think Thomas is going to help, along with a few of the other settlers of Lake Point, to get some stuff built, which is going to be a very busy morning indeed. But we must prioritise. Although we are excited for the tractor run, the animals need our attention beforehand and make sure they're all nice and happy with their feed. And there we go, a fresh batch of TMR delivered to the cows and all of the other animals tended to with water and feeds. Now I did have a slightly sticky reverse pedal on that, so I was trying to stop going backwards where I could, but yes, we managed it, so that is very, very good indeed, and should keep the animals all nice and happy over the winter period, but they are even more hungrier these days. We have to feed them more regularly. Right, I have some produce to take over to the production zone, Riverways, to get this wool to the pet accessories, but I am going to save that for the next job because I think we will need that trailer to take some of the produce from Riverways, i.e. our cheese and our butter that's been busy making away in the dairy. So we will save that job till we have done the milk. So I'm going to jump in the IFA. And I think I'm going to deposit this trailer here, and Thomas is going to kindly use the bulldozer, the Volvo, to get the wood chips shoveled into the trailer, and when we can take them to sell. And in the meantime, we will grab the milk trailer. We'll go grab some milk from the cows to take to the dairy so we can keep the butter and cheese production running nice and smoothly. And then we'll come back for the wool. There we go, milk to the dairy and wool to the pet accessories. And good thing is we've got this trailer over here now, so we can load up some of our butter and cheese, which is from the dairy. And I think this is actually the first time that we have unloaded some butter and cheese from the dairy. Here we go, we've got a bit more milk in there now, just shy of 6,000 litres, so we can activate the butter and the cheese once again. Now, chocolate requires sugar, and we have some sugar beet which we harvested last month. So I've got to come up with a way of converting that sugar beet into sugar. And the only sugar mill that I can find that is appropriate for the Dark Forest is a rather large one, so we potentially are going to have to build a separate site to get a sugar mill operational, because it's quite a large factory. But on the other hand, we could look to just sell some of our sugar beets to the distribution centre and purchase some sugar in return. So yeah, a couple of options there. But butter and cheese is up and running again, and we have 6,000 litres of butter and 2,500 litres of cheese. So I think we're going to get some of this unloaded from the dairy and take it over to the little shop at Lake Point. Aha, it is round the back here, and oh look, this is our cheese. That's looking rather delicious. And I think that is our butter. There we go, unsalted butter. But it is round the back, so we will have to move the pickup truck and trailer around the back so we can get it loaded. And we'll just nip it over the river to the shop at Lake Point. Over the river we go with our 2 pallets of each, butter and cheese. And we'll just get this sold into the little shop here, which is quite convenient for us really. And yeah, it's quite nice that we are selling this for the first time on the Dark Forest. It's another produce that we are going to be selling. And that's sold. So a good amount of profit from our butter and cheese. So yeah, we will get the folks at Lake Point and Riverways to handle all the deliveries and sales in the future, but it's nice to get that sold for the first time. Right, let's head on back to the homestead, and I'm hoping Thomas has filled up that trailer with wood chips for us to go and take to sell. Right, we can park up there and see what Thomas has been up to. Ah, thank you very much, Thomas. Greatly appreciate you loading up the trailer for us. Oh, a nice mound in the middle. Thank you very much. So a good 34,566 litres, I think that is, to take to the sell point. Let's get that over there now. Oh, the IFA is looking a little bit low on fuel, so we will have to fill it up at some point. Hold on a minute. I think that's Richard, I see. What's he doing here? And what's this barrier doing? Hello, Richard. What's going on? Ah, okay, so all the tractors are getting set up at the distribution centre. I see. Well, yes, obviously we can't drive down there and get in their way, so we'll have to stash the wood chips somewhere else for now and sell them another time. But we better go get the fair set up, because if they're inbound soon, then yes, we need to have all the stalls and everything set up. So we'll get back and catch you later. Good old Richard, he's always volunteering himself for jobs such as that. He's been one of the main organisers of the tractor run, been in touch with the local town, local city, to see who's willing to make the journey to the Dark Forest. And it will be exciting to see what tractors they have got to take part in the tractor run and who we might meet. So we'll head back around this way, and you might have noticed that it looks like a clearing has begun on this side of the forest. The settlers at Lake Point have commandeered the Liebherr that was at the distribution centre and have started expanding the track onward into that part of the forest. And I think over there somewhere is where they want to start their farm eventually, and the road will link up to the production site via another bridge. So that will be exciting to see take shape over winter, and it's nice that the villagers have taken it upon themselves to start doing some forestry work in the Dark Forest. Right, we made it back, and I think we'll just park up the trailer in the shed so the wood chips stay nice and dry under cover. There we go, IFA and the dozer parked back up now. So we better crack on and get our fair set up. I think Thomas is going to help me, plus a few others. So let's get it built. Well, it's been a busy hour or so getting all of this set up, but it is set up now, and doesn't look like much, but yes, we have trampled this field somewhat, so yes, we are going to need to re-plough it once we want to use it, but that's not a problem because it did need ploughing anyway after the sugar beets. But let's have a look. We've got a little hut here where we can cook some food. I think that's going to go down really well. And then over here, oh, hello. We have a stall selling a few bits and bobs. That is good. And some lovely food carts here. Oh, another one of our settlers. Hello there. And oh, it looks like a few of them are gathered around a table, already starting on some of the beverages. That's good. And down here we have our main sort of market stalls selling all different various goods and so forth, which is going to be really good for our folk from the tractor run to take a little look and potentially take some stuff home with them. And of course we've got some amenities over here for everyone who's attending to utilise. And I think there's a couple of straw bales, oh, and a bale stack over here to keep the kids entertained, and probably some of the adults as well. And over the other side, I think, yes, we have got a few tents set up, because of course the people who are taking part in the tractor run are probably going to be staying, and yes, it's a place for them to camp out, which should be good fun. Right, I think Richard did say that we probably need to get in position for the tractor run to start. So, yeah, I'm going to head over to Lake Point, and I think that's where the tractor run is going to run through. So I'll see you guys over there, and we can get a good view. Oh, I can hardly hold my excitement. It is going to be very entertaining to see this tractor run. I'm looking forward to see what's in store, what tractors there are, and who we're going to get to meet. We made it over the bridge, so looks like some of our friends are here. Hello, fellas. Right, let's get ready for the tractor run. Look forward to it. Oh, I can hear them coming, guys. Look, here they are. Fantastic. Oh, look at all these tractors coming in. And looks like there's some sort of little truck leading the convoy. That's quite good. And it's got a sign, I think, saying agricultural convoy. There's a little motorbike. Fantastic. Oh, crikey, look. A very old Ford truck, pickup truck by the look of it. Oh, I think that is a Porsche. Oh, yeah, very nice. Another little tractor there. Seems to be moving up in size. Ah, the Zetor, very nice. Oh, God, a Farmall. I think that's probably the younger brother to our Farmall. Not sure what that is, but it's a lovely looking old tractor. That looks like a Massey, if I'm not mistaken. And, oh, another Farmall. Oh, I think a little gap has created here. I think we probably can look at getting a bit closer, chaps. Oh, fantastic. Let's give everyone a bit of a round of applause for coming through. Oh, and Alice Chalmers. Fantastic. John Deere. And, oh, crikey, I think that is a case. Yeah, very nice. And an umbrella on top. Very nice. Oh, I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like our old lands that we have. We'll have to go and get our tractors. That looks like a big International. A Ford. Oh, I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest with you. Minneapolis. Oh, a box van. Wow, look at that. That is an American truck. Wowzers. And I think they brought some fuel with them as well in the tanker. Oh, looks like an old military Jeep. Very nice. Looks like there's a bit of a backup coming up here now. Oh, an old Willis Jeep. That's very nice. And a little van and a caravan. Oh, I think someone's brought a nice caravan to come and stay with. And I think that is it. Oh, crikey, lots of vehicles. Right, I think I'm going to try and chase up to these guys and get over the bridge. They are coming through. Looks like they're looping on around the back there to get to the field. Fantastic. Look at all this. I guess we'll have a nice close-up look of the tractors once they're all parked in the field. Some of the slowpokes coming through now. That's the Alice Chalmers again. Wow, look at all these. This is absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for these to get parked up and we can take a nice close look. Better watch out for this fella. He's coming in. No stopping them. And last one over the bridge. Fantastic. So we should probably head on over to the field and help them get parked up. Ah, yes. Looks like the convoy lead is leading them in here. That's perfect. And hopefully we should be able to park some either side, so we'll have a nice gauntlet to walk down with all the cars and tractors and trucks even on display. All getting in formation now. Right everyone, if you just want to follow my lead and get parked up, that would be grand. Wow, look at this collection. Magnificent. What a collection. And before I get too excited looking in detail, I think I should go and fetch our tractors. So the John Deere Lands is probably the best one to start. We can get that picked up. And yeah, of course, this was a legacy item that came from Tim Burr. And oh, it is a little bit dirty, so I should probably go give it a very quick wash. Let's get it fired up. There we go, I think it's up and running. A long startup procedure for this one. And I've just told Thomas to close up the sawmill for today because we want to enjoy the tractor run and the winter fair. Right, I think we'll take this over to the hose, give it a quick wash and get it parked up. And I think we'll do the same for the farm wall as well. Go, I think that's looking a little bit better. So I think we'll go and park our Lands Bulldog down this end here. There we go. Pop in the farm wall and we'll get that washed as well. I can't not put the farm wall on display when the tractors are all here. It is our finest workhorse of the homestead. I think we'll put the farm wall over on this side. And there is one more item for the collection. Now, some of you might remember, open sesame, the John Deere Lands Harvester, our very first harvester on the homestead. And it's been mothballed, sat in here for a long time. Time to get this fired up and taken out of the shed. Wow, it's so nice to be giving this a run around. It's been a long time since we used it. Fantastic. Still runs and purrs like an absolute beast. I think we can only but put this next to the John Deere Lands Bulldog because they are a little bit of a partnership. And I think Tim Burr would be mighty proud seeing these two machines sat here and at the homestead's first tractor fest or tractor run and winter fair. Fantastic. Right, well, let's have a good look at what we've got around. So yes, this was the old Model T pickup, I think. Yeah, look at that lovely vintage vehicle. Now over here we have what looks like a Volvo. I think this is the Bollinger Monkey Tail. Very nice. Yeah, lovely tractor, and everything's in such good condition. All these old tractors have been kept in good order. The McCormick Farmall, I think, yes, that is the younger brother to our Farmall. And down here we have a Massey Ferguson multi-power. What is that? The 35X. Very nice. Tidy machine that. Lovely Massey red and grey there. The Alice Chalmers. Now I think this is probably one of my favourites, to be honest. WD-45. And yeah, it's just a lovely looking tractor. And it's got the front pivoting wheel on it. So it's like a tricycle almost. And another trike style tractor is this Case 930, the Comfort King. Very nice, and yes, definitely Comfort King with that umbrella on top. Now here we go, beefing up the International Hydro 1066. Wow, look at this. This is probably the, yes, newer brother to our International. And yeah, looking a bit more modern. It's got a nice comfy seat on there. Lovely job. Oh, and I think the wheels could probably take some wheel weights by the look of it. Now, I was a bit curious about this. This is the Minneapolis Moline G1355. And it's a rather bright coloured thing. Yellow and white. MM on the front. That's a lovely machine, that. And I think that's probably got some horsepower behind it. And cool, this thing is mighty fine, the Kenworth, and this is a rather awesome semi-truck. Not seen too many of these about, and yeah, it's nice to see that something other than just a tractor has made the trip. And talking of stuff other than tractors, we've got the Willis Jeep here, old military truck, very nice, again in very good condition. Looking fantastic. And I think this is another military Jeep, but probably not an American one, more of a Russian or Eastern European style army truck. Yeah, very nice. Ford 5600, very nice. That's got the old Ford blue and white. Don't see many of these about, that's for sure. Crikey, this is another John Deere Lands, a very old bulldog style tractor. That's looking rather nice, shorter than our pivoting bulldog. A John Deere, don't know what model this is. Let's see if we can find the insignia. No, I can't see, I'll have to look that one up or ask the owner. This is the McCormick Standard, the Super W4. Wow, what a lovely tractor that is. The Kramer KL200, not a tractor I've seen before, but it is mighty smart. Kind of looks a bit like Alien on the front there. Interesting. A Zeta 25K, a very modest little tractor. And I've got to say, I do love the sort of limeish green colour with the red wheels. Does go well. Porsche Diesel Master. Very small tractor, probably our diddiest here, but yeah, does look very good and very capable also. And here we have a little lizard bike. Yes, not seen this before, but that is very quaint, very cute. And of course, our fantastic Farmall. Super! Right, well, I think we will go over to the fair and take a little walk through. I think the box van and the caravan and truck are down here, and yes, they are probably going to be stayed in overnight along with anyone who's staying in the tents. Fantastic. Looks like some of the Lake Point villagers are here at the market. I think this chap's probably in for some more colourful trousers, but let's take a look at what we got. Oh, we got some bread here, probably made by our settlers at Lake Point. Got some eggs. I brought some of those over from our chickens. Oh, someone's been going strawberries in the garden. Very nice. Some cabbages or lettuces, I think, actually. Tomatoes. Oh, cheeses. There we go. I think some of the cheese that we took to the shop has been brought over here as well. And our honey. Fantastic. Some oils. Yeah, I think we've definitely made some canola oil from our windmill. Some flour. Yep, we've got a flour mill at our windmill. And what is this? This looks like a grape juice. I don't think we've made that, but someone has brought it with them. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were looking at that. My apologies. Right, and there's a few bits of wood and bales over there. Oh yeah, looks like there's a few more folk. Hey Richard, hope you're enjoying the stalls at the fair. Ooh, what have we got here? Some ice cream, cool tractor ice cream, very nice. And some snacks, lovely job. And yeah, I think we'll join some of these friends later on for a couple of drinks and some snacks. What have we got going on over here? Some tractor essentials, some oil, motor oil, and probably some cleaning products as well. Lovely job. Oh, and our good old friend is sat there on the straw bales having a little contemplate. Fantastic. Well, I've got to say, this has turned into quite the occasion on the homestead. And I've got to say a big thanks to Richard, who organised it. Well, with others, but he did most of the work, contacting all of the owners and getting them to come to the homestead. And what a nice time it has been seeing all of these trucks, cars, vehicles, tractors, and we've added our own to the collection as well. Fantastic. There he is. I thought I saw Barkamus over here. You right there, boy? Yep. Few too many people around for your liking, I bet. Probably wondering what's going on. Yes, we are going to have a wonderful evening with our new guests in the Dark Forest. And they are certainly going to be staying here for a little while. And yeah, we'll probably see them off next time. But I hope you have enjoyed watching. It's been a bit of a different day. Sort of getting all of the stuff prepared. A few produce bits sold and our animals taken care of, and then getting everything set up for our tractor run and tractor festival. I think we will have to see what the rest of winter has in store for us. I'm imagining they will have to help our villagers with some of the forestry work they've started on the other side of the water. But I'm just going to nip in here, get a cup of tea, and then head on back out for a nice evening of chilling with some new friends. But I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you've got any tips, tricks, or things you'd like me to do, then feel free to leave a comment. But all there's left to say is, I hope to see you again next time on the Frontier Farmer. And until then, catch you later. Cheers all. Bye bye.